Outlander fam, did you see the trailer? Season 4 is coming. It is not far away. Outlander has been such a long slog, but it is almost over, people. They have released the first official Season 4 trailer for fans, and we are excited. In today's episode of the vlog, I am going to be discussing the brand new Season 4 trailer of Outlander.
Do you trust me, Clem?
With my life.
Hello folks, how are you doing? Welcome to today's episode of the vlog, reviewing Outlander Season 4's first official trailer released last night. My name is Shaun. I am a YouTuber from Edinburgh in Scotland. I talk all about Scottish culture, travel, adventures, and of course Outlander. If you are new to the channel, I would very much appreciate if you'd hit the big red subscribe button down below so you can keep in touch with all my content from now on. Hit the notification bell, otherwise YouTube probably won't show you my videos. Anyway, welcome. Let's talk Outlander. It is here, it is exciting. What we saw right away was some old familiar faces, which was really cool, and some new characters. That is such an exciting development because we'd been wondering and waiting what these guys would look like, how they would fit in, and I think this trailer gives us a first glimpse of how everything's going to come together in Season 4 with all these new characters and a new setting, a new country, a new land. And I think the first big development is we get to see River Run. And I should say right at the start of this vlog that I am coming to this from the perspective of someone who has not read the books, certainly not to this extent, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know who most of these people are, but I can just kind of put the pieces together, combining what we know from the fandom and people talking about it and what we saw in the trailer. So River Run is a plantation, a very wealthy plantation owned by Jocasta, Aunt Jocasta. That is Jamie's auntie, and she owns this big plantation in North Carolina, the United States of America, and we get to see it for the first time. That is exciting. This is our new homeland for Outlander over the next foreseeable future. And Claire and Jamie are in this new world, in this new adventure, and we get to see glimpses of what it's going to look like for them. And we actually get to meet Jocasta very briefly in this trailer, played by Maria Doyle Kennedy, the Irish actress and singer. Another actor that appears in that brief scene, Colin McFarlane, who is playing Ulysses. And I should say, I went looking for this house. They filmed these scenes at Aunt Jocasta's plantation, North Carolina, in farmland near Crieff in Perthshire, and I actually went looking for the set when they were filming this, and it was about November, December last year when they were filming. I need to talk about locations after we get on with the trailer. There's something important to discuss about that. But it is awesome to see River Run because it is going to be one of the iconic locations in this series. I feel what we see in the trailer is it's perhaps not a safe haven as we might expect, because we see glass shattering, we see an angry mob. Although everything starts off nice and cheery and bright and like new lands, opportunities and stuff, it soon takes a sinister twist and a kind of dangerous twist, and we all think, wow, things are not going to be that smooth sailing when they're in North Carolina, are they? We see Jamie saying, it is not safe here. What is he talking about? Is he talking about Aunt Jocasta's plantation? Is it not safe there?
Oh, Christ.
Angry mobs. Who's this angry mob though? Is that the British? Is that just like an angry mob who want to take land or something? I don't know, but there's also, we should get a very brief glimpse as well in the trailer of the Native Americans. And they are obviously going to play quite a big part in this season because in those days, the lands were very much in dispute between Native Americans and settlers, colonialists from the UK. So I presume they are going to be part of the whole adventure in Season 4, part of the battles that Jamie has. I'm looking forward to their involvement and seeing how the Native Americans get involved in this, if they are Jamie's friends or not. I'm guessing not. At about 35 seconds in, a very brief moment appears on the screen of someone getting set up on a noose to be hung. It's so brief and so quick, it's difficult to screenshot because the person is obviously quite far away in the scene, right? But I was looking at that thinking, who is that? Is it young Ian? It looked a little bit like young Ian. And then it zooms into Jamie's face, looking very concerned, pushing people out of the way, trying to get past to save the person. But actually, I don't think it is young Ian. It doesn't look like him enough, but it is somebody who is important to Jamie. And I'm thinking it might be one of the clansmen who was with him in Season 3 from Ardsmuir Prison. That's obviously going to be an interesting scene as well. A lot of tension, high tension there. And hopefully it works out for the best. But you can see by Jamie's concerned look that things are not all going plain sailing in North America. They've not made many friends. Would you expect them to make many friends? Probably not, because as I said, the lands were in dispute in those days, not only between the Native American population and the settlers, but also between the British, between people who were farmers and prospectors, and like new arrivers. They would all been fighting for lands at those days. And who would have won? I think it would have been a very cutthroat and dangerous game for everybody involved, all the settlers, and that would have been no different for Jamie and Claire. I mean, one thing I do know is they're going to spend a lot of time in woodlands, looking around, scavenging around. I actually went to some of the film sets in the woodlands here in Scotland, in Perthshire. There are absolutely spectacular woodlands that are portraying North Carolina, and I think they're basically going to be spending a lot of time camped out in woods in this season, going between place and place. That's what I imagine, on the run and on the hide. And that's what I think ties into this kind of idea, this concept of them as settlers without anywhere really to go, going from Aunt Jacosta's place, River Run, to where next? Fraser's Ridge. What is Fraser's Ridge? Where is Fraser's Ridge? And in between that, where do they end up in their search for a new home? I think it's going to be battles between Native Americans. I think it's going to be battles between other people who are farm owners and townsmen and all that kind of stuff. But they're definitely, and I know this because I was on the film set, spoiler alert, they're definitely going to be in the midst of woodlands and probably camping out quite a lot. And then this business about the skull and the silver tooth, I think that was a fascinating part that we should talk about. Claire finds this skull and she says to Jamie,
"It's a silver filling, something that won't be invented for another 100 years.
Plot twist, the silver tooth, not invented for 100 years. Who is that person? Well, that is a time traveller, isn't it? It has to be a time traveller, but who is it? We know one of the other main time travellers in the season, one of just a couple, Galis, was killed. Or was she? Was Galis killed? Galis was killed. Or maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it. But nonetheless, that is a time traveller. And who is that time traveller? Well, the other time travellers that we know about, potentially, Brianna, and we all have this suspicion, spoiler alert, about Roger as well being a time traveller. So, who is it? Is it one of those two? Maybe it is like one of those situations where they think this could be Roger or Brianna, and we now need to do something to prevent their death. I think one of the things I'd like to say to conclude on my views of this trailer, and a lot of people have been discussing this, especially people from the United States of America, the fact that most of this season is actually set in North Carolina, and the fact that they filmed it in Scotland, and how does that match up? Everybody was like, why did they not film in North Carolina? There's lots of reasons why they wouldn't have filmed in North Carolina, really, because the whole film studio is here in Scotland. It would have cost them how many more millions, I don't know, to move that film studio to North Carolina. Could they make it work here in Scotland? Could they make Scotland look like North Carolina? And I think one of the things from seeing that trailer is absolutely. I know because I've seen the film sets in real life here in Scotland and Perthshire and the woodlands. They've chosen some amazing, amazing places. These places could be anywhere because of the types of places they've used, the types of settings they've used, natural woodlands and stuff. They could be anywhere. And when you see it in that trailer, that literally is, for me, that is America. It could literally be there. I have no notion of it being anywhere else because they build the whole thing up as being North Carolina, River Run and all that kind of stuff. And I'd like to know your opinion on that. What did you think? I certainly got the feeling like, yep, this is North Carolina. That's what I felt. I didn't feel like it was Scotland at all, even though I know it was filmed here. Are you a North Carolinian who was disappointed they didn't film there? And what did you think about what you saw in the trailer? I would love to know your perspective on that. And guys, can we just take a second to talk about that soundtrack? Because a lot of people have mentioned it. It is a really, really awesome song, actually. I'd never heard it before, but I did do a little Shazam on the phone to find out, and I found it on YouTube. I will put the link down below. It's called Higher Ground by 7 Cents. It's a beautiful song, right? I really like that choice for the trailer, and I wonder if that's going to feature anymore in the season. Might do. So I'd like to know your thoughts on this. I thought it was epic, interesting, and my Outlander thirst has been quenched slightly, and it gets me really, really excited for November when season 4 is finally going to be aired. That is what? 4 months from now. We are getting close to the time when Outlander season 4 is going to be aired and we're all going to be able to watch it. That's amazing. I just can't wait. It's going to be great. And guys, this vlog that I'm filming today is actually going to be part of a wider podcast that I am filming and shooting and editing and putting up tonight as well. It's going to be on my podcasting YouTube channel, which is Shaun Cast. This YouTube channel is Shaun Vlog, my daily vlogs, but the podcast, which is usually longer form and goes into deeper thoughts and stuff, is Shaun Cast. The link is down below. Please do subscribe to that channel, and in today's episode of the podcast, as well as talking about the stuff that I just talked about now, I'm also going to be talking about Sam Heughan, all the latest speculation about Sam Heughan and what he's doing next. What are the next moves for Sam Heughan? It's going to be in the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, please. It will help me out. The sooner I can reach 1,000 subscribers on that podcasting channel, the better it will be for me to create content. You know what I mean. So one other thing, right? A lot of you guys have been asking, where are my Outlander vlogs? They have slowed down of late. Well, I think the thing is, like, Outlander does tend to ebb and flow throughout the years. And I don't want to make too many Outlander videos when people are just like off it for a little bit. They're on their Outlander diet, and it's right about this time of year when the trough comes. So I haven't been doing that many videos. But what I have been doing actually is filming Outlander videos, a whole new series which I'm going to release in the build-up for Outlander Season 4, and I'm very excited about that. One of the main premises of that series that I'm filming is the search for Fraser's Ridge. I went all over Scotland looking for Fraser's Ridge, the real Fraser's Ridge, the places they were filming. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, but that is what I've been up to. I've been filming a brand new Outlander season of vlogs, and they will be appearing right here on this channel closer to the time of Outlander Season 4. And one final thing on that note, who is going to New York Comic Con in October? Hands up. I am. I think we should do an Outlander meetup. I don't know if you guys know this, but we've got a forum on Facebook, Outlander the Forum. I'll put the link down below. I would very much like all of you guys to come and join in our Outlander discussions. Please do join. There's a number of people on the forum who are actually going to New York Comic Con as well, because they're doing an Outlander Day session at Comic Con New York, where I believe Sam and Caitriona and a number of other cast members will be there doing a panel all about Outlander, and it's a perfect timing for it because it is literally the month build-up for Season 4. And that will be a great opportunity for me to do vlogs about the build-up for Season 4, maybe even interviews with certain people, who knows? But it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to include that as part of this vlog, this series that I'm going to be doing in the build-up to Season 4. And I can't wait to meet you guys. If any of you are going to Comic Con New York, let me know down below. Are you going? I would love to meet you. Thank you very much for watching, guys. That was it. Today's reaction to Outlander's Season 4 trailer official release, and now we've had that trough of people like being cold turkey on Outlander, but now we've got this trailer released for Season 4. We're all suddenly, our interest is peaking again, and I'm certainly very excited for Season 4 coming. So anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Come and join in the forum, subscribe, hit my podcast channel up, and I hope you have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.
Higher, higher, higher.